Council President Escobar is absent. Council Vice President Anderson.
Here. Please be advised that the notice requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act have been complied with and satisfied, and that the annual notice, which gave sufficient notice of the time and place and conduct of all public meetings of the Municipal Council of the City of New Brunswick, has been filed with the City Clerk, has been placed on an appropriate bulletin board in City Hall, and has been transmitted to the official newspaper for the City of New Brunswick, namely the Home News. Would you please stand if you're able?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have a moment of silence for our men and women in our armed forces all throughout the world. Thank you.
Minutes.
Second.
Councilmember Castaneda.
Yes.
Councilmember Ferguson.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Sikora Ludwig. Yes. Council Vice President Anderson.
Yes. Madam Clerk, has the correspondence been directed to the appropriate departments for correspondence?
Yes, Council Vice President, the correspondence received by the City Clerk's office was forwarded to the appropriate departments for further action.
Thank you. We have no public hearings. We have no ordinances on second reading. We have ordinances on first reading. Number one, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinances of the City of New Brunswick, Title II, Administration and Personnel, Chapter 2.64, Department of Police in regard to updates.
Move the ordinance setting down Wednesday, October 2nd, 5:30 p.m., same date to be advertised.
Second.
Councilmember Castaneda.
Yes.
Councilmember Ferguson.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Sikora Ludwig.
Yes.
Council Vice President Anderson.
Yes. Number two, an ordinance to amend and supplement the revised general ordinances of the City of New Brunswick, Title 10, Vehicles and Traffic, Chapter 10.12, Traffic Control Regulations, Sections 10.12.060, Schedule 8B, Loading Zones in regard to Patterson Street.
Move the ordinance setting down Wednesday, October 2nd, 5:30 p.m., same date to be advertised.
Second.
Councilmember Castaneda.
Yes.
Councilmember Ferguson.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Sikora Ludwig.
Yes.
Council Vice President Anderson.
Yes. We now have resolutions 1 through 30. Any of the fellow council members have any questions or comments on the resolutions? At this time, we are preparing to open the meeting to the public on the resolutions only. For up to 5 minutes per person, one time up. If any members of the public wish to speak on the resolutions, please approach the council by way of the microphone that is to our right. Please give your name and address for the record, and you have up to 5 minutes.
Good evening, Charlie Cradaville, Sedan Street, Brunswick today. Start with number 4, Rankins Royalty Group. Can somebody tell me what services they're needing to provide and how this agreement was arrived at?
Go ahead.
So this is a continuation of what we were working on last year. Some of the things that he worked on, he attending our alumni games that we offer to the city. Well, right now we're working on a leader mentoring program that we're trying to, so I need a part, with that. And, we kind of bring up about the operation of sports programs, coaching sometimes.
Okay, so the man's name is?
Laquan.
Laquan. I wanted to ask about the opioid grant, number 21. I know it's come up here a few times, there's no plan for what to actually do with the money. Is there more of a plan yet, or any process for coming up with a plan, any timeline on when there might be one?
Mr. Mulroy?
Today, no, this funds just came in actually recently in the past couple weeks, so these funds particularly, there's no plans yet, we just received notice about them, so it's an ongoing process.
Okay, I get that. I gotta say that.
It's just an insertion so we can start work on it.
Right, I got it. People are suffering, people are dying. This is a serious crisis, and there's a reason that the money's coming in. So let's use it right away. Let's come up with a plan and actually make the most of it so that we can help the people that are struggling. I'd also like to learn more about TSRG. This is a company that's obviously been involved with the George Street 23. The company that City Market hired to patrol George Street, private security, has come up here a few times. I see now you're hiring them to, I guess, do similar stuff in the library. Can you tell me about this company and the people that they employ?
Mr. Melvin?
What I can tell you is that they have worked in public libraries before, which was a major factor. Obviously, we don't want a company that, well, their experience is all malls, or it's all watching warehouses at night. So they had that quality, and the other proposals didn't.
Got it. So this was bid.
Yeah.
Do you know how many companies bid on it?
4 or 5.
Okay. And is this the first time the library is hiring private security? Don't recall seeing it before.
Yes. It is not uncommon in public libraries now, and it ranges from, I know Trenton, Elizabeth, Plainfield, all have them. Long Branch, I think so. So it has sadly become typical.
And this is going to be for the duration of time that the library is open, from open to close every day, staffing, or?
I don't believe so.
It's at night.
Okay.
We're seeing how it works out, and obviously nighttime is going to be more challenging both inside and outside the building.
Okay. And I have seen some conflicting information out there about, this company, whether their folks in New Brunswick are carrying weapons. Can you confirm for us that they're unarmed? Are they going to be carrying weapons in the library?
I don't know.
We opted for the guards without guns.
Okay, so unarmed.
Unarmed.
Yes.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Danielle Moore, Somerset Street. I will start off with number 6. It's good to see that you're getting equipment to innovate to every time I do this. And like I said, you were one for doing it. It's amazing how every time Brittany asks for all of this stuff, you didn't like her talking or telling the truth. And wow, now you finally start following what she was speaking on. It's just unbelievable. And like I said, I'm going to save every one of these things to where to prove what she was speaking, what you fired her for. What, just for speaking the damn truth? Because what, you needed new vehicles? What, you had drinking and driving going on? Due to where to support her case. You don't like people who speak the truth. Then I'm going to go back to 23 with the libraries as well. By any chance, would you be able to tell me due to where this, due to where, what, you have more people, which is sad, and I have surely been seeing, sleeping in front of the library, overdosing in front of the library, due to where, like I said, I go through there, I put the Army ducks and kids over there. So is this concerned why the security is going on? Because I have to say, you've been having a full house over there, and I even said, is it possible for you to put a gate up to close so no one's sleeping over there? Because yes, you've been having very serious situations over there. But I will say, I don't know about the company, but like I said, okay, good to see. Now to 21, you said you're just now receiving this money. I know we have a bunch of crooks running for New Brunswick, and I'm a resident for 47 years. You have received over $1 million in grants already. The first one was close to $362,000. I'm not going to say the exact number. That was 5 months ago. Then I believe about a month ago, where you just received another opioid, over $640-something thousand. But altogether, you have already close to $1 million. Please, where's the money? You're saying you don't have this money today. Please, I would like to see it being used. For example, I'm very upset with what I saw with you, Mr. Anderson, when you did the march over there to Pittman Park. Wow. Yes, I'm very upset. Wow. Stop judging people by the color of their damn skin and
and please, just help the people due to a wow. Yeah, oh yes, you saw a white old lady there with her husband, her son, where they do drugs, but what did you do? Tell all the black ones, oh, clean up over here. Yeah, oh, yeah, yes you did. Oh, I have the pictures on my
I
phone.
heard you, but
And
if you
look,
want to be in the park,
that's what I was yelling
they
due
can
to
be
where
in
when
the
they
park,
said, and
and
the
go on to
same thing
dusk.
with the police, due to where, wow, they never say nothing to, like I said, about the color of your skin, due to where you have just as many
Not true.
white people over there getting high, then and it's what the last one that I saved was white, but I don't go by color. Like I said, crime comes in every race. What? Drug addiction comes in race. And like I said, it's not even about drug addiction, it's about, please, everybody in this room, you have an addiction to something, and you may know how hard it is to get, but like I told you, with the first one, I said, ooh, give the people something to do. Keep it off their mind. What I told you, I've been taking oxycodone over 20 years. I am a strong woman. Do I look like a drug addict? I told you how I do it. The doctors and I go to programs teaching people. What? Stop doing things to keep your situation off of your mind. What? For example, what if I sat home more all day? What? Due to where what? I be taking more damn pain pills. What? Instead of me going, like I tell people, when I help someone, I'm helping myself. Now, please, I would like to start seeing this money due to where to be used because I've been seeing too many overdoses, addiction. Like I said, how many lives do I say? Due to where what? I can't be there every time due to where the situation I'm going through now. But do I see you council members and the police department handling it in this manner? No, I don't even see the parking authority, park rangers, due to where they were hired to go around to these parks and these areas with Narcan. What, you see them riding on down Route 18, Route 1? What, please, like I said, if you're really here for the community, please do the right thing. And I'm speaking out the bottom of my heart and what I'm seeing as a resident 47 years. Enough with the racism. Help the people, no matter what race, create a color. We need each other. And like I said, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing, and due to where what I do have the pictures of you over there, due to where telling all the black ones who to clean this, you were staring at the white one, you didn't say nothing to her. Why?
Well, first of all, I didn't ask anybody to leave. The park was open from dawn until dusk. And I believe that day, 7/19 was dusk. I didn't ask anybody to leave. It was a prayer group that marched from the library to Pittman Park, and they did prayers for education. And we didn't tell anybody. We talked to a few of the people there, asked them to make sure that you try to clean up and everything like that, and we'll see what we can do. Anybody else in the public wish to? Anything on the resolutions? Seeing none?
Move the resolutions.
Second.
Councilmember Castañeda.
Yes.
Councilmember Ferguson.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Socorro Ludwig.
Yes.
Council Vice President Anderson.
Yes. Any things that the council members need to bring up, right? Okay, we're about to open up the public comment to people. Again, at this time, as we prepare to open the meeting up for the public comment, you have up to 5 minutes per person, one time up at this time. Any members of the public wish to speak during this public comment portion of the meeting, please approach the council by way of the microphone. And as I say, give your name and address for the record. Who would like to be first?
Hi, yes, Danielle Moore. I will continue on with Pittman Park. I'm asking you, begging you, and telling you, please do not put a portable bathroom, another thing you were discussing over there with the march. Please do not put a portable bathroom over to Pittman Park where you're going to have more overdoses, people using that as a crack house, going in to smoke, get high. You're going to create fights over there. So I'm begging you and asking you, do not need to put a pit where you have the same situation where 3 deaths, overdoses down to Boyd Park, and then also a situation where someone set the portable bathrooms on fire. 2, due to where, wow, it's been mentioned about 911. Please, like I said, each one of you that voted yes on there, and I said it, and I say it again, you were wrong for voting yes. How many issues? You've killed 6 people due to where it's asking too many questions with 911 5200, taking down 25 minutes, 30 minutes. And like I said, each one of you that voted yes, you always try to make me think that I'm the damn devil of saying something. What I see, I prove to you. And then, like I said, due to where condolences to the man who was just had hit on French Street where he died. I just went over there and put a bunch of money in there for him and his family due to where the situation with French Street. But wow, I tell you what I'm going to get to, which I'm very angry. I will be filing another lawsuit due to where, what? Why has New Brunswick Police Department not released my damn body cameras to my case, to my damn lawyers, and then tell me, ooh, 180 days is 3 months that I can't get cameras now? I filed a police report yesterday. I will be pressing charges on Tracy, I can't pronounce her last name, Tracy Brennan, and New Brunswick Police Department, where wow, you Keith Walcott, wow, you see him on damn Instagram. What? Oh, can you please tell me who pulled the trigger with identifying 4 kids on the same detective when I'm in a matter? And please, I hope you're listening, Captain Hoover. Take this serious. What on earth is that doing on damn Instagram with Keith Walcott? Oh, would you turn pictures of juvenile of a situation and then what? Telling them who pulled the gun, who pulled this, and it comes from the camera? But wow, you wouldn't release my damn body cameras? Why? Because I was not really damn arrested. I was asked, oh, she goes down, I go down. And the only reason why I went down was to get the information from when she sprayed me with mace, assaulted me. But wow, now you know that you did damn wrong. Now you don't want to turn over any of the damn body cameras? Now the difference between the lawyers putting it through, that goes to the Tracy. Now I had just put it through to the city clerk. Wow, I did it, but then everything's blurred out. I talked to this Captain Shaw saying, oh, I don't know what's going on. And like I said, I reported in here several times, and Mr. Shammy, you was a real damn lawyer. Captain Hoover, if you was a real damn captain, you would investigate, make sure your people are doing the right doggone thing instead of protecting people who break the damn law of drinking and driving. You stick up for Suzanne Secor Ludwig? What, you didn't put handcuffs on her? Please, like I said, racism. Please, like I said, yes, excuse me for yelling, but yes, I'm getting very goddamn scared. What, my arm still won't goddamn, it was almost 8 months. Please, what New Brunswick Police Department did for me, then you fucking lied on me? Why? Because you don't like that I speak the goddamn truth? I will be going to the news, I give you my word, swear on it. I'll be going, as soon as I get the police report, I will be going to the news channel. You hate me, but like I said, God, I know God, the Lord is there with me. Many times that I showed you all that I get down blessed for volunteering, saving people's lives. Do I get paid for blessed what I do? I proved to you several times. But like I said, please continue to hate me. Like I said, the more you hate, it seems like the more I told you, I get blessed. But like I said, none of you are real damn council members to make sure how many times I said, wow, you need to meet up with the police department due to too many damn mixed up laws. And like I said, things that I still see going on. Why I'm saying racism? Like I said back then, and I'll say it then. Do you think Channel 12 News would have really got up there and said, oh, black people are treated differently without me showing evidence of how black people are treated here in New Brunswick? And like I said, I still have it, and it'll be proof on my case as well. But like I said, no matter what, like I said, no matter what race, create, or color, we need each other, but stop it with the damn racism.
Thank you.
Good evening, Council. Charlie Prattville, New Brunswick Today. Can I ask, are there any department heads that have decided to retire? Hear a little notice?
I've heard it.
No? Okay. I expressed some concerns about the plans for Route 1, the Goodkind Bridge, the Route 1 North Bridge. Do you agree with me it's not a good idea to add a lane?
That's obviously not a city street. So, do we have anything from the county, the state, is that a state road? State road. I haven't heard it.
Well, I know you passed a resolution that I spoke against here about it. I was hoping that my remarks might spark people to look into it a little bit, because roads in the state. Certainly not an enjoyable drive, and it's unfortunately a dangerous drive in many cases. We've lost more lives on that road than any other in the state this year, including one here in New Brunswick. So I gotta ask you to take a look at this. Please look into the plans for Route 1 and ask yourself, is this a plan that's putting safety first? And a plan that's gonna result in less deaths and less serious crashes? Because I don't think it is, and unfortunately, New Jersey Department of Transportation has some pretty backwards ideas about our transportation system, and I think that communities like New Brunswick have to step up and say, we deserve better. We don't want more cars, we want safety, and we want people who are choosing not to have a car to still be able to use the infrastructure. I've spoken ad nauseum about transparency here, and I wanted to ask if you can ask the police representative here, is the police department going to continue posting the crash reports on the website? They haven't posted any since July.
Captain Wu.
Council Vice President, no, we are not. Due to a recently enacted state statute that prohibits us from releasing unredacted accident reports, we don't have the capability to redact that high volume of accident reports. So no, not there anymore.
Okay. This unfortunately decline in transparency. Can you ask the captain to cite the statute? Which statute are we talking about?
I don't know if you can, but
I'll Google it and get back to him.
All right, thank you. Disturbed to see this anti-transparency direction coming not only from New Brunswick, but the state level as well. And, for what it's worth, the fact that the police department proactively posted its crash reports is the only reason that the public was able to find out that Councilwoman Sikora Ludwig had crashed her vehicle and
well, I think
been charged.
the law is the law that he has to go by, so that's what he's trying to do.
I get it, but I'm making a point here that the end result is less transparency. And I've talked at this microphone a lot about crashes involving city vehicles, crashes involving city employees, and the danger, I think that the abnormally high danger that those folks in those vehicles pose to residents in New Brunswick. And I'm continuing to investigate this, and my job just got a lot harder because y'all are going to be less transparent. So I just wanted to make that point, and on a related note, I wanted to ask about my ethics complaint against Councilwoman Sikora Ludwig. Can you ask Mr. Shammy to give an update, or maybe the clerk? I know the clerk accepted it, received it, and confirmed that it was received, and I haven't heard anything since. Is there going to be action on it?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Council President, we have received it. The receipt has been acknowledged. Unfortunately, our ethics attorney has retired. I wasn't aware of it until I sent to Mr. Kratman's complaint. He's retiring, or has retired as of September 15th. So he's no longer practicing law. He no longer can serve in that capacity. And I'm in the process of trying to find new counsel for the ethics court. And when I do, the matter will be handled expeditiously.
Okay, so Mr. Shammy is going to find a new attorney for the ethics board, but it's ultimately the ethics board's decision who the attorney is now.
Ultimately.
Ultimately, sure, yeah, he can recommend certain people.
Okay, and so the ethics board hasn't scheduled any meetings to discuss this or done anything with the complaint?
They're aware of his retirement, they're aware of the complaint, but there hasn't been any meetings scheduled.
Okay. As you know, Mr. Shammy, I've asked a number of times about prior actions of the ethics board that should have been memorialized with resolutions. Can you just please confirm, where are those signed resolutions for the complaints against Mr. Fleming, the one from 2015 and the one from 2018?
There is no need for actual resolution since the board memorialized that in a public meeting and there was a record created. To Mr. Cradiville's answer, there are no formal signed resolutions, but as I said, the law doesn't require that. One of which Mr. Cradiville was seeking was at least 10 years ago when it was a prior ethics board attorney. So you will not get those because they don't exist.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Crowder, for your time.
Concern.
Hi there, April McCausland
443 Stan Street. I just have one follow-up from a question I asked at a previous meeting about the fact that the city's lead service line replacement plan was submitted nearly a year late to the state. President Escobar had claimed to another questioner that that information had already been distributed, and it was in fact not. I followed up and said, can I have that information? She assured me that I would get it via email. The clerk took my email address to do that follow-up, and I have not received any information. So can you confirm that I am going to get an answer to that question?
Well, that would come from Ms. Escobar, so we'll tell her about this meeting, about your question.
I mean, she's aware of the question because I asked her last time, and she promised to get me an answer. And I just want to state for the record that I've not gotten any answer on that.
Okay. Anyone else from the public? Seeing none?
Motion to adjourn.
Hold on.
Good evening. My name is Janella Stevenson, and I am from Renaissance Station in New Brunswick. This is my first time attending this meeting after being a resident for many years. And I'll tell you the truth, I feel like my comment is nothing compared to what you guys have presented, so I hope you can bear with me. My concern is, there's several ones, I don't know the protocol, so you guys let me know. I left my glasses here. I'm concerned about the noise pollution behind my residence. There's a lot of noise. There's like an industrial park. A lot of cars come in 24 hours. There's partying, and that's I live at Brunswick Station, and it is behind me. I think it's true.
And this is behind Renaissance?
Yes. So that's one. I work downtown New Brunswick, right across the street from the Chamber of Commerce. The noise also is like really incredible. Sometimes I am on the phone with a client, and I have to, they said, what is that? I'm like, oh, just hold on, there's someone parked. With the noise that is just, I do not know what has to be done about that, but I asked someone, they said, come to the council and just tell them. The other one is the motor vehicles, the bicycle and the motorcycle that is increasing on the sidewalks. And we have a lot of elderly people walking the sidewalks, and I see a potential problem with that, an accident that should not happen. And I don't know if that rules about motorized vehicle riding on the sidewalk. The other one, the radio, noise pollution, and someone mentioned the library. And I just wonder, and I don't know whether this is the platform, but New Brunswick Library is one of the ugliest libraries around. I visited other libraries, and it's ironic because it's so historic, and it is ugly and beautiful at the same time. And I'm wondering, is there any plan to revitalize the New Brunswick Library, making it lighter, brighter, with more equipment? I know it's used, the library is used a lot, and I think that maybe if you guys have the power, maybe that could be some of the monies that could go into revitalizing the library a little bit. I mean, I go to Woodbridge Library, East Brunswick Library, and it's totally different to what I think we can do.
Certainly our library goes back to the Mr. Carnegie days, and the director of the library is here, and I'm sure he's will work on that.
It's a beautiful library, but at the same time it's dark. I find it dark, and I think that it could be uplifted a little bit. And I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, as I said, the director is here. He'll take your comments into consideration and work on it if he needs to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Seeing none.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Councilmember Castañeda.
Yes.
Councilmember Ferguson.
Yes.
Councilmember Fleming.
Yes.
Councilmember Secor Ludwig.
Yes.
Council Vice President Anderson.
Yes.